Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails the Third. We are in front of another red door, which means we probably have to fight another guardian. So I think it's probably Kurt with the last key card we need, and after that there's probably going to be one more guardian right on top of the laboratory. But after we got the key card, there are a few locations we might want to check out before going any further ahead. So let's see if we can defeat Kurt one-on-one. Technically. I'm glad you could make it, Annalise. So, it is really you. It's good to see familiar faces amongst you. But the cruel twist of fate that we should have to meet again like this. You're telling me. Hard to make with the happy reunion and the goddess thinking like this. So you plan on fighting us for real too then? There's no way we could, you know, talk you out of it. I'm afraid that doesn't appear to be an option. Since I first became conscious of my existence here, I've attempted to mediate on a number of occasions. But it appears that me before you lack a sense of self, as it were, and so I'm unable to go against the purpose of which I was created. Of course you tried to mediate right away. You really are special, Kurt. Well, don't think we got any choice but to resign ourselves to the inevitable and get on with it. I believe so. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Why does he also need some Jaegers on his side? Fighting 3 of him from his favorite attack range isn't going to be easy. This is going to be a tough one, guys. My formation is flexible yet resilient, much like nature itself. Now let our battle begin. Alright, so do we want to play it safer? Maybe? Because it would be nice if they all got a little bit closer. Right. Bit risky, but I think should be worth it. I can try Earthwall again, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna get negated, isn't it? Ooh, he couldn't make me. Wow, even the Jaegers are more aggressive than last time. Well, at least they're all very close now, so that will make it easier to use the medium range attacks. 24,000, mid and long range, so basically Kurt disguises a Jaeger. It's the first time I noticed it. It probably was with the others as well, that's why they have the same weapon and the same kind of attacks. And that's why the Grand one had death, well, we don't know if it was death blow, but deadly attacks and feint. Huh. Interesting. Alright, 24 and 33. Strong, but definitely not the worst. At least not yet. Yeah, I get a feeling that we need to be careful that they can potentially ruin us.
By my art, become hard as steel.
Yep. Alright, at least we got that out of the way. Defense support. Do we have an anti for it? Just for mute. Really? Very interesting that they go for the statuses as well. Lots of status buff, debuff and that kind of stuff. Right. Oh, the other one is just an inch out of reach. So LAs cannot use that. Well, I'm pretty sure we can use other things, other skills with her CP. Should be fine. Still a massive amount. Oh, Kurt. So far, so good. Damn, that's a very bad round for them. I don't think that's necessary to go full on low on. Mm, 32, no thing I can do that can get us there, but can go for a very big chunk. Perfect.
Come on, everyone.
Alright, I think we should keep on with the dual striking until the real Kurt of the bunch
By my arts.
should have switched that.
Deal.
Mm. Alright. We have 10, so we can do at least one. Yeah, I feel like we need to try at least get use out of that critical. Even though it's only one target, we could have hit more of them. Damn, that's a lot more powerful than I thought it was gonna be. But I'll take it. It means we only have the Jaeger fake Kurt.
Prepare to meet your
Alright, Joshua, can you make that? Yes. Perfect. Now just normal attacks will be fine. Yeah, she's still out of it. I think we're doing more than great.
Let's move out.
Absolutely no muss, no fuss. A proxy puppet, really? I see I still have much room for improvement. I can only hope the knowledge I have gained from this battle will find its way to my real self as well. I don't think I've ever met anyone as serious about their training as you, Kurt. With promising young bracers like you around, I can very well afford to rest on my laurels. Still, with the skill you demonstrated there, perhaps you have a chance at defeating her. Huh? Wait a sec. I thought you were the last person we had to fight here. I'm afraid not. Another foe awaits you on this building's highest floor. But don't even think of taking her lightly. She is formidable in every sense of the word. Her martial arts skills give her age are nothing short of exceptional. So, if you try challenging her with any less than your best, you will not last. Alright. Slightly ominous. Oh, lucky us. I thought we were hope free from here. And now there's someone else. And if it's the first person who comes to mind when I think of martial arts, we're in big trouble. I think it's safe to say he was referring to her, yeah. I heard she had returned home to Calvert though. I really hope we're wrong this time. Yeah, plenty of hints. Kilika. Never seen her fight, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very messy for us. I'm sure. Oh well. If we can do a couple of fights along the way, we should be able to recharge the CP back at home, and other than that we should be ready. And there are a few rooms we can investigate. We just have to find them. Yeah, I think these smaller combats would be the best. I think 5 or 6 should be enough to refill the fountain. Let's try to aim at least that. And of course hoping that there will be a monument in front of the red door once again. Okay, so I know that on the first level, in the first room, there's a blue door. And I know there's a couple of green and blue doors along the way as well. So we definitely go back to the first floor. I just want to check this one before we go down there. Because I think the only one we have here is the green door itself. And of course, here is the elevator to the next floor. I don't think... No. I think all the other doors are in the previous 2 layers, so let's check those. Can we go directly to it? This should probably get us in front of the door, isn't it? Or at least really close by. Yeah. Alright. Have a quick look around the place, see if we can find all the doors we can open with this. Righty now. Blow them apart. Damn, our level is getting so high that even the normal damage is starting to look decent. Except for hers. She still have a little bit to go.
Not bad.
Okay, it's just a red robot. Ah, the big old robot. Found Sleep 2. You briefly imagine what it would be like to be stuck in a box for decades, only to be stolen by an adventuring treasure hunter. I think it would probably be very liberating. Right, at least we got this one. And the red ones never move. Gargan armor. I rusted shot a long time ago. You must really be working out. I think we already got one. Yeah, I think it's pretty decent, isn't it? Is it enough to make us give up the kitty? I don't know. Definitely good enough for her. Yeah, you can just shoot. So we got to imagine that the Kilika fight will be more like a Philip fight instead of a Ravens, if you know what I mean. That I don't think she's gonna use Jaegers to fight against us. It will probably be her all by herself. Or she's gonna have different kinds of mob surrounding her.
Let's move out.
Either way, I do feel I want to rest on the fact that I have full CP in order to get through that fight. I'm not trying to be chicken, but I think it would be a wise choice. Ah, another door. Those who seek to enter this door must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Nope, not ready, not yet. Right, that should be the entire floor. So let's get to the second. And after that we'll go back to the garden to replenish. Does look like only Annalise really needs that. Celestial Bomb. The bottom of the chest is a lovely mahogany. Sure, I don't think it matters what kind of bottom a chest has, as long as it isn't a false bottom. I think we should be fine. Didn't even see that. Same before, the weaker casters on one and Kevin on the other. And Tita, as always, she can just shoot. Unless... I wonder. I think it won't work, because they're resistant against death blows, so the skull should not be affected, right? Yes, exactly. Yeah, I always thought it was going to be like that. Now I have to confirm it, at least for myself. Oh, we already opened this? I guess we did. Well, then this is just a check to make sure we haven't missed anything. Is any of this spot a little bit different? Just for potential Sepet collection? Yep, that's what you get for taking a chance. Nope, I cannot take the blades away from him. Okay. That sucks, but it's okay. That's a little bit less okay, because it reflects arts. So I'm gonna hope that blindness is not super effective. I'm definitely not gonna use any cross in order to get it down, at least not with her.
That's that. Let's move.
Alright, last combat, then we're gonna teleport back to the garden, replenish our resources, and get ready to fight with the one that is gonna be very strong. But hey, if we can get Kurt down relatively easy, I'm pretty sure we're ready for her as well. The only one that isn't fully ready, I think, is gonna be NLA's, seeing as he isn't all on the level just yet. Yeah, you can make a vanish, no problem. Because I'm sure he will be back before you get destroyed. Damn, it's a group thing? Then that's actually pretty powerful. Oh no, is it 40 on each and every one? Everyone I give 42 takes 40 from me. Alright, no. Then it's less effective than I thought. I thought it was 140 for him, and then you give 40 to anyone in range. Oh well, that doesn't really matter. We'll get there. And of course, because of the vanish, my damn EP is gone. No, we don't want him to finish. Vanish. Perfect.
That's that. Let's.
Yeah, damn, we recover a lot of CP along the way. Didn't expect that. Alright, I will recover and I will see you, well, at the elevators. Well, getting back to the elevator, not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Or do we need... we need the blue car key. Don't know why green was in my head, but doesn't matter. And I know we still have an entire floor left to do before we get to her. I'm pretty sure this was not one of the longer ones, if it actually just flipped. Well, it's not exactly flipped, because I know that by this point we already had a few sections for our night goals, which we haven't even seen here yet. Could be that the storage place that we needed to go through was the one that was dark, but since we already done it, they didn't feel like bothering doing it again. But we'll see. I also upgraded some of the orbments since we got so much of it while exploring. So we have a few extra moves with a couple of our characters. And of course, higher stats. That always is nice. Like, I upgraded the action of Kevin, so all his orbments are now, I think, max level of what we can get. Unless this game goes even further than what we know. Doubt that, but you never know. So if we're ever be ready for Kilika as an opponent, now is definitely the time. Yeah, we have to attack it because the corridor is way too small. So the chance of us getting past it without it even seeing us is, well, it's practically zero. That's it? Okay, I knew it was gonna be short, but I had to be honest, I expected a little bit more than this. I know this was absolutely unnecessary, but why the hell not? It's not like it's gonna cost us a lot of time. Quick check if there's anything new. Yeah, we could get a few more shirts, but the extra stats, I really need to make a decision on that. I think once we go to the new location and we get one even better shirt and shoes, I think we have to change them. Because right now I think it's like 150 differences in defense points with what we have. So I can still, let's just say, negate in my head that I like the agility points more than the defense we're getting. But at some point it's just gonna mean less and less. Because if the enemy is hitting us so hard, we can't take it, we need more defense. And I think that's the reason why they're hitting so hard, because we don't have the best shirt at the moment. It's a choice. I think we can still get through this fight, but like I said, the ones after that, I really think we need to upgrade the shirts for that. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, the chair, the screen, everything. Huh, that's strange. I was figuring the next battle will be in this room, but there's no one here. Oh, she's here. I would almost say look behind you. Weird. This is a top floor though, right? Not technically. There's an area for landing airships on the rooftop. We'd probably check there too, just in case. So she wants to fight with a view? Or is she the one that actually managed to find a way not to fight with us? You certainly took your time. Uh-oh. I knew it was you. And with all the hints, so did we. It is good to be reunited with so many bracers from Liberl in one place. I hope you've been doing well since I left for the Republic. It's good to see you again too. I wasn't expecting to see you here though, Tina. Your mother must be very worried about you right now. Yeah, probably. Now, right down to business, Kevin. I take it you understand the situation without me needing to explain it? I think so. I assume you're the second Guardian, Philip being the first. We'll need to defeat you in order to advance to the next area. Correct. I can't say I am that fond of having to fight in the old Ouroboros base of all things, Oh well. I suppose it will have to do this time. Oh, those are chakram. Watch out guys, those are really deadly as throwing weapons. They can also be used more than simple throwing weapons. Uh-oh. Ooh, yeah, that's a little bit bigger than Jaegers. As the second guardian, I, Kilika Roran, master level student of the Taito School, will serve as your opponent. Kilika? I'd be happy to test my skills against you. Let's do this. I'll give it all I've got. That's the only way we're gonna survive this. Alright, let's see what they're saying. Ex-receptionist of the Brazier Guild and master of the Taito School, wields chakrams. One of Hell's jailers, with the head of an ox, becomes mad with anger after enough damage. So I think this is really going to be a fight that we need to lower them as far as possible and then basically blast them with as much damage as we can. Look like fire is null and void, which is sad because I had a really nice new fire move with Kevin that I really want to test out. But I guess we'll have to wait with that. So we're gonna try to be a little bit professional by helping everything. I don't know. I want her to stay in the same place. That's the reason why I picked Earthwall last time. Nah, might as well. Let them come to us. Make sure they're all really as close as they can be. And of course the extra stats didn't hurt either, of course. Okay, because of her chakram she likes to go long distance. It's fine. Can you please not knock me out of the area? But yeah, this is one of the reasons why I aimed for Tita with a Forte. Too sad with the Earthwall, but at least two are going to get it. Alright, that critical has to be mine. Alright. No, she's way too far away right now, so we're gonna make a pit stop in between. Yeah, Kilika is definitely gonna be our main target first. Yeah, and the one I wanted to use is this one, Arc Prominence, but since they are protected against fire damage, it doesn't make any sense to use it. It's fine. Right, Gehenna. Ooh, don't have Death Scream. See if I can mix it up so he can use it as well. Would be very nice. Ooh, Ascension maybe? I think Loa is a little bit stronger than Josh was. But it's also that because I don't think I've compared the damage yet when I got to level 2 of Joshua's Phantom Raid. Oh, that's some very sweet damage. Tita, hang in there. Don't see any criticals coming up. Are you saying that NLH is still trying to cast the Earth Guard? Yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore. That's just such a waste. Might switch her up then to use her craft. That might be a good one then. Yeah, you might want to try and annihilate them in one one swoop. Yeah, let's get the Earth out of the way, because this has no purpose. Just on her, so slow, no. Yeah, and after this, if we can have Kevin heal everyone so they're up to speed. Hopefully she will not annihilate Tita. I think we'll be ready to take her head on. Okay, that's one. And the advantage of getting these rid as well is if they get raged, that they don't take everyone else with them, like power them up as well. Yep, I was expecting that. Who are you doing it on? Or is it everyone? If it's everyone, then Peter might be screwed. I think the rest should be able to survive it. Ooh. Beautiful move though. Let's show me. Yeah, like I said, the expected damage. We can do this. Alright, and since we need a lot of healing, that's why you survive, not anything else. Now we're going to the whole area. Still in front of our opponent. And I think we should be ready to go on the counter. Damn, she is very, very good. Right, come here. Thank you. Just that little close contact, making all the attacks a little bit easier. Ooh, oh my. I haven't seen that one in a while. Wasn't too bad.
Done yet.
And a silver gem as well, nice. Oh dear, I see taking a break of my trading has finally caught up with me. I thought I was sure to win if I didn't hold back, but I've overestimated my own abilities. I wouldn't be so sure of that. You really gave us one crazy fight. Hey, if this is what you're like after a break, I dread to think what kind of monster you were at your peak. That was amazing. You fought spectacularly, Kilika. Well, the time to say our goodbyes has come. With my defeat, you are now halfway through the trials of this 6th plane. Just be sure not to let your guards down. I'm sure the greatest challenges are very much still to come. Farewell. Let us meet again one day. Ah. Red is next. Phew. She's just as merciless as a fighter as she is as a guild receptionist. That was my very first time fighting her. But I can only hope it will be the last. It's hard to believe that wasn't even the real Kilika. Anyway, we should be able to enter the next area now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. What say we go back to the garden before we keep going? That sounds like a plan. Yeah, I am just not totally in agreement with that plan, cause I want information first. I want to know which person we need to take towards the next monument, so we can already complete our party. After that, we'll take a break at the garden. Promise. If we are allowed to do that. Could be that we really need to go. So I will go towards the red monument, and I will see you there. Yep, this is the red monument. Can we check out which one we need? The face of the monument is glowing, and words are visible upon its surface. The Lord of Phantasma does decree. Here lies the impregnable fortress. Place your hand on this monument, the divine blade successor among your number. The divine blade successor? Who would that be? It couldn't be Estelle, right? Because I'm more thinking of a military figure in order to be there. Who else would be strong enough to be counted amongst that? Because if it was Estelle, wouldn't they use a different term than the Divine Blade's successor? Great. Don't have a clue what impregnable fortress could be referring to, but I think we all know who we're going to need to have with us this time. Yep, no one else but Richard fits that description. Glad to see we're all on the same page. How is it Richard? Strength-wise, I get it. I do, but he's no longer in the army, so technically he will not be the successor, because he has an intelligence business. He isn't striving to be stronger anymore. So how can he then be considered the Divine Blade's successor? I'm fine with it. I'm just trying to understand the reasoning the game has to pick that text to describe him, because there are so much more different things you could use. Favorable things to call him. Then let's head back to the garden and ask him to come with us. We definitely will. That's the reason why we came here, so that in between the episodes we can prep him for combat. Alright, so I will just find him and only talk to him, and we'll talk to the rest at the beginning of the next episode. Like I said, it's purely so we can take him with us and prep him for combat, at least a little bit. And this is a fine opportunity to see how well he works. There are some challenging looking books on the bookshelf. Which ones? Okay. Lots of books to read. I really need to take a moment for myself to get through it. I was reluctant to comment at first, but now I feel obliged to do so. Do you not find such remarks a little imprudent? Imprudent? It's clear from all they've done so far that the Lord of Phantasma is our enemy. Furthermore, while the Guardians we are fighting may not be individuals themselves, their personalities are still being violated. In light of that, I hardly find it appropriate to be talking about all of this like it's some sort of game orchestrated for your entertainment. Ries? What's got you so mad all of a sudden? Oh, I'm not. However, I was under the distinct impression that we were all in agreement on one thing. The Lord of Phantasma was our enemy. So I will not stand by and listen to them being, of all things, praised. Really now? Come to think of it, every time we've encountered them, they've always made a point of taunting you and Kevin, haven't they? And that wouldn't have anything to do with why you're so angry, would it? Ooh, I bet it does. The Lord of Phantasma seems to have a peculiar fascination with Kevin, and yet you just can't work out why. And this is why you're getting so worked up, isn't it? This isn't a game, Ren. You might be a genius, but that doesn't mean everything in life will go the way you want it to. And to assume otherwise is just sheer arrogance. Okay, that's enough. Oh, let's stop this before it gets nasty. Ren, bringing up things that clearly bother people and teasing them with them isn't a very nice thing to do. As for Ries, she might be smarter than other girls her age, but that doesn't change the fact that Ren is still an ordinary 12-year-old girl. Excuse me? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Well, let me put it this way. She's smart and she's strong, we both know that. But do those two things really make her that much different from other girls her age? Or make it so that she can't act like they do? Because I think you'll find plenty of 12-year-olds out there who are a little selfish and cheeky or like to cause trouble. That's pretty normal. Plus, she's got tons of good points too, like how she's always considerate towards others when the situation calls for it. See? She's just like your average girl who goes to Sunday school, right? Just a little brighter and a little stronger. You think so? Well, it doesn't seem fair to me to hold her to a totally different standard than everyone else her age, because you see her as somehow different. That's not to say don't tell her off if she's being bad, because you do that to kids too. It's more you're being unusually hard to her. I suppose you may be right. You have my apologies, Ren. Really? I wasn't expecting an apology from you. Although your face says you've still got a lot you want to say to me. Naturally. After all, admonishing unreasonable children is a duty of their elders, however special or not they may be. Yep, like I said, I'm not gonna disagree on that point. As long as we're all here, we're basically her guardians and stuff. Oh, please, you can say what you like. But by the way, Estelle, you said I was just like your average girl who goes to Sunday school, right? Sure did. Am I wrong? You can think whatever you like about me, I don't care. But I do want to make one correction. I wouldn't be attending school as a student. I'd be teaching there. I've got 3 doctorates after all. You what? What? One in chemistry, one in mathematics, and the third is in information theory. I even publish regular papers in those fields. I do it through someone else because I don't want the hassle of someone finding out who I am, though. Right. Disciplining her appears as it will be an even more difficult task than I'd anticipated. Well, she is a genius, and we know. Don't go underestimating me if you wouldn't mind. And don't forget, you've got no chance of getting out of this world unless I'm with you to help. Well, I'm sure you're a valuable asset, but I'm pretty sure I can get out of here without you. I think. I hope. Well, most of all, I assume. Hey, Richard, where are you? Can't hide from me. You're going with me to the next location whether you like to or not. Don't tell me he's drinking with a kid at the fountain. That was really the last location I expected him to be. Oh yeah, a kid and of course Olivier and Shara as well. Can I help you with anything? Well, Kevin explained to Richard that they thought he was the person the Cornelia Monument description was asking for. Me? The Divine Blade's successor? But I suppose there's no point in debating if I fit to be called his successor. No one else seems to match the description after all. I'd be happy to accompany you when you return to that monument. Thanks. I hardly think myself fit to be called the Divine Blade successor. Then again, I suppose that isn't really the issue here. When you intend to return to the monument, call on me. I'll accompany you. Well, accompany me right now. Thank you for your services. You've been a great help. Now let's see if we can level him up as well. I really should also take a moment to go with everyone below 110. Because they're practically so weak that they're useless, isn't it? Oh well.
An adequate performance.
Alright, we have the good man in our party. Now I will set up everything in between the episodes. I think we'll leave it here. And next time we'll be going back to the monument after we talk to everyone here at the garden, just to see what they're thinking about. And after that, we're going straight into the next section and see what that incredible fortress is, which I think will probably Leiston Fortress, right? Because that's a location that pops into my mind when I hear about that. But what it actually is, we'll see that next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we see what the fortress really is. Okay, bye bye.